In this edition of the VUE, we salute the service of our veterans. As public safety is the Corps' #1 priority, the Safety Inspection Team in McNary Dam explains how they're making operations safer through a periodic 5-year inspection. And finally, we hear from James Castle with the latest on habitat management units, also known as HMUs.
Walla District sent an inspection team comprised of mechanical, electrical, geotechnical, and structural engineers to meet with the McNary project staff for 3 days to conduct the 5-year periodic inspection. The inspection is designed to ensure the safe operation of the facility and identify potential problems.
The Pacific Northwest has more hydropower probably than most anywhere else in the world. We're richly blessed with a lot of hydropower. McNary is sort of a central point in the Columbia River system for the distribution of electricity. They'll take power from British Columbia and they'll ship it to California. In order to do that, you have to have intermediary stops. So McNary is important just based on its proximity as well as for the power that we produce.
As part of our responsibility as being a dam owner is that we are routinely inspecting our facilities to make sure that they are safe and that they are performing the way that they're intended to. And so the purpose of today's inspection is a 5-year periodic inspection. Every 5 years we come through and we look at all different facets of the dam and just make sure that everything's okay.
So it's really an opportunity for us to have a second set of eyes over our entire operation, give us some idea the things that we need to improve on. We have more than 100 employees here that are dedicated to keeping this place running, operating smoothly. We're here 24/7, and so to have a fresh set of eyes that can come in and look at what we're doing here, then that's an opportunity for us to really improve and be better at what we do here, which is operating the dam.
The next benefit to us is, to the Corps and to the nation, is ensuring that these facilities are operable and that they function the way that they were intended to. So they provide recreation, they provide navigation for our grain and all kinds of other things going up and down the river. So it enables those things to happen, allows for fish passage, as well as power generation. And so as we come out and we inspect these, it helps us to identify areas where maybe there's something going wrong, or potentially we could see something happening later. That allows us to be able to say, hey, we need you to put that back so that the facility can continue to operate properly. And so the benefit to the Corps and the benefit to the nation is that these dams have been here for 50 years, and we'd like them to be here for another 50 or beyond.
Habitat Management Units, or HMUs, managed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, had their initial management strategies developed in the 1970s, focusing mainly on hunting and providing habitat for game species. The concept of environmental stewardship has changed over the years. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are consistently working towards improving the HMUs, continually trying to maintain them at a higher level. The Corps now focuses on reintegrating native plants and providing more natural habitat that will attract a wide range of native species, allowing them to thrive.
Primarily, the habitat management is the vegetation, improving the habitat for all species, and we're trying to enhance the vegetation by planting native plants and reducing some of the non-natives that interfere with the ecosystem. So we're out here on the Habitat Management Unit, Big Flat. Habitat Management Units are recreational opportunities, hunting opportunities, and we have a number of agricultural plots out here that are used as food plots for winter wildlife. We are now transitioning in the future to eventually get rid of the agricultural crops and replace them with native plants that will be suitable for native wildlife in the area. We do occasionally have rare birds here. 2 days ago we had a broadwing hawk here. A lot of this open space out here is important for movement of animals and through the area as movement corridors.
As efforts to improve habitats continue, the number of different bird and animal species sightings in the HMUs have already increased, and Corps officials expect to see more and more diversity in the wildlife present at the HMUs.